Scorpio, the week of July 7 to 13 is a test of maturity. You can hide your feelings from everyone, but not from yourself. And right now is that very moment when keeping silent will hurt more than speaking. This is a week in which you decide for yourself. Keep playing at control or risk opening up. And if you listen to the end, you'll learn on which day telling the truth will be not only safe, but saving. Already at the start of the week, you'll feel an inner tremor that's hard to explain. Everything seems stable, yet your intuition hints that something is brewing. You start noticing details, intonations, glances, secret movements around you. Your sensitivity sharpens as before a storm. But now it's important not to hide, but to look inward. From Monday to Wednesday, old topics, unresolved issues, postponed dialogues will surface. You can either withdraw into silence again or choose the path of honesty. It won't be easy, but it will be freeing. At work, the theme of influence intensifies. Who influences what? Who pressures whom? Who is watching whom? Scorpios don't like to obey, especially when they feel pressure. But this week it will be important not to suppress, but to direct. Right now, you hold a huge charge of energy. People will sense that you're not just an executor, but someone on whom much depends. And if you set boundaries correctly, you can gain a new level of respect. Unexpected turns are possible. A shift in duties, an offer that expands your responsibility zone, or even someone leaving the team. This is the moment when it's crucial to act with a cool head, even if everything boils inside. Financially, the week can be productive. You'll get a chance to improve your material situation, but to do so, you'll have to step out of the shadows. It could be a request for a raise, an initiative, a talk with a business partner. Money is now tied to voice, to how ready you are to state your needs. The longer you keep quiet, the more the flow slows and you feel it yourself. In relationships, everything is stretched to the limit. If you're in a couple, tension that's been building for months may surface. You might hear something you weren't prepared for, or say what you've long hidden. Yes, it may lead to conflict. But don't be afraid. True closeness starts after the storm. The main thing is not to try to control everything. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. And if your partner can stand your truth, you'll know it's real. If you're single, a meeting is possible that will feel like a challenge. This person will awaken emotions you haven't felt in a long time: passion, danger, attraction, fear. But it may not be an easy acquaintance. It might stir old wounds in you, and that's no accident. You're now ready to meet yourself, even in the mirror of another person. The key is not to run. Just observe. A conversation that starts on a neutral topic can quickly turn into something far deeper. The week's energy will soar and crash. You may feel physically weak under intense inner tension. That's a sign you're driving emotions inward. Find a way to release them. You don't have to talk. You can write, draw, move, scream into a pillow. But don't store them up. Scorpios have a strong psyche, but even it has limits. Better to unload consciously than wait until the body finds its own outlet. Now, the moment of truth. The most important day of the week is Friday. It's on Friday that the dénouement will occur. Someone will tell you the truth, or you'll suddenly see the situation as it has been all along. It may hurt, but afterward comes lightness. You'll realize you no longer have to keep up your defenses, that you can be not only strong, but alive, and that you're loved not for your armor, but in spite of it. If this week could be expressed by one card, it would be the Justice card. Not in the sense of karma, but in the sense of inner balance. What you've kept inside is returning to you now, and if you can accept it without struggle, revenge, or pain, you'll gain a resource you never even dreamed of. You're resetting, not to zero, but to a point of power. Scorpio, you're used to surviving. But now it's time to live. The week of July 7 to 13 will give you a chance to break free from the old script, from relationships built on fear, from work where you couldn't breathe, from an image that no longer reflects your true self. And if you feel that, don't ignore it. Take a step, or at least stop and look truth in the face. If this horoscope resonates, don't forget it. Re-listen on Friday when you sense that strange shift. And if you want continued support, subscribe. Because what lies ahead will be even stronger. And you are ready for it.